Okay, so I was going to post a bunch of photos, but I'll just do a quick video explanation of how to add arcade buttons, commonly found in all your favorite arcade games, to the Vestax VCI-100. I really didn't like these normal buttons because they're kind of stiff and they don't really play very well, as opposed to arcade buttons, which really nice bouncy action. Alright, so over here you had one set of 4 buttons and the other, and basically this circuit board was attached to these cables right here. See these guys? And I just snipped them on off and basically attached extensions to each cable. I didn't do the best, cleanest job. You can certainly do that a little bit better, but basically I just made these cables longer, put some tin on the end, some so I can solder it, some solder. And then the only thing that you have to do that requires any kind of extra work or expertise is that you have to take the single ground cable, which is the brown one, and you need to solder 4 lead wires off of that. And then onto those 4 lead wires you need to solder basically some diodes, which can be found at any electronic shop. Here are the diodes that I got. They're just these little tiny things which make sure that the switches don't sort of interact with each other in a bad way. So I soldered the diodes right onto the end of each of the 4 wires, essentially creating 4 grounds. So now I have 4 positives and 4 grounds. And it's really very easy from there. If we jump over here, you can see that I already connected one switch. All I did was solder on 1 ground and 1 positive connection, and there you have it. I can't show you the case because, like I said, it's currently at the machine shop, but originally the switches were this size. They were pretty small, and as you can see, the arcade switches are a lot bigger. The VCI-100 does have some space underneath the hood, but it doesn't have a lot, so you've got to get these low profile, like small arcade switches, which basically barely fit. I'm talking really barely. They're 1-inch holes, and if you basically send your machinist a layout of what you want to do, they can easily laser cut some very precise holes, and these will fit perfectly.